In this lesson, we'll learn how to start and stop our React application so that we can see it running in our browser. So on the left-hand side, I have my terminal, and on the right-hand side, I have my Chrome web browser. In my terminal, I've navigated to the actual project directory. So that is my first app. And it's in here that I'm going to run a command just using the terminal and npm. And that command is going to be npm run start. Now, as it turns out, in the Node ecosystem, whenever you have a start command, and this is configured in our package.json file, we'll talk more about this in a later lesson, but whenever you have a start command, you can actually simplify this to just be npm start. So either npm run start or npm start will accomplish the same result. So when I run this command, we're going to ask Webpack and Babel to start parsing all of the code within the project, transpiling all of the React-specific code into HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, which are languages that the browser can understand. As we'll explore later in the course, there are certain language features or constructs within React that the browser can't actually understand. And that's why the process here, the transpilation process, has to translate that code, almost like translating one language to another into a language that the browser can understand. So we start with our code, which is in one language, and then the transpilation process converts it to another language, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, that the browser can understand. Now, the most important thing in this lesson is you should see the confirmation message here on the left in your terminal that everything was compiled successfully. And in your browser, you'll see the React app open in a new tab, and it's going to run on localhost 3000. We're going to talk more about what these terms mean in the next lesson, but as long as you see something on your screen, in this case we have the rotating React logo and some text, then everything has been compiled successfully. So this code is coming from our project, right? It is the starter code that Create React App has given us, and as long as we're able to see it, that means that there were no compilation errors. There were no issues or bugs in the code, and the process was able to successfully launch the React app in our browser. So if you see this in your terminal and this in your browser, everything is looking good. And in the next lesson, we can talk more on what is going on here. So I'll see you there.